Start with one that's very simple because I think it's really useful and it's aimed at writers. It's called LEX, and it's still on a wait list right now. It's from one of the co-founders of Every.to, which is a newsletter bundle. And one of the founders of that, Nathan, created this thing called LEX. And he created it using OpenAI. So OpenAI is a platform that others can use to make their own apps. And so that's partly why we're seeing this renaissance, this huge flurry of new AI-related writing apps appearing on the marketplace, including LEX, which just caught the attention of a lot of people. And it's basically a very simple version of Google Docs, right? So Nathan talks about how he's a Google Docs user, and he just wants to build on it, right? So he mentions all these things that are better about this, or are aiming to be better than or fix things that don't work in Google Docs. Like being able to embed YouTube videos right inside a doc or a tweet, and various other things. But what's really interesting to me about this is that you can ask it to generate something for you. So I can say, explain to me AI in a limerick. And I just hit +++, and I give it a second, and it will give me a little limerick explaining AI. I can say to it to describe United States politics in Shakespearean English. Basically, in a matter of seconds, generate text for me, right? So those are kind of gimmicky kinds of things, right? But more often, you might want to know, for example, how AI might be misused by school students, and it will give you some arguments. So basically, it's a kind of partner for the writing process in a sense. These various tools each take a slightly different to how they're using AI, and one of the things that I find it useful for, or I think it will increasingly be useful for, is making sure you don't have that you're aware of your blind spots. So if you're writing about a subject, maybe there are aspects of it you haven't considered, and you can ask the AI to look at what you've written and consider points that you have not yet included.